Alright, welcome back to Okie Built Autos. I'm here with the 2013 Toyota Camry. I pulled out the back seat to get to these two bolts that are down here. If I can get the camera to get down here. I don't think y'all can see it yet. There's one of them right there. Got one here. The other one's right over here. Both these are 12 millimeters. Alright, so now what we got to do is we have to remove this whole piece here by pulling up and out. Then we got to pop it loose up here at the top as well. Let's see if I can set y'all down. I don't think that's going to quite work out the way I want to. Then you gotta remove the seat belt. Just lay it off to the side. Okay. Alright, so what that done is it gave us access to these bolts back here. Those three bolts there go to your struts. That's what we need access to. I've also removed the lower bolt on the brake caliper so that I can swing it up. I think those bolts there on the sway bar linkage is a 14. The bolt that is right here, this is a 12. Then you got a 10 right behind it. For the brackets, we go ahead and pop those loose. I've already done the passenger side just so that I could get this process down. If you're not replacing your links, your sway bar links, then I would go ahead and remove it up here, but I do not recommend doing it if you're not, or if you are replacing it. I do not recommend trying to break this loose. Instead, you want to, instead of breaking it loose up here, you want to go down here and disconnect it there, if that makes any sense at all. These right here are 22 millimeter sockets, and they are torqued down to 216 foot-pounds. So it's a bear to get loose. So I'm going to grab that one's a 15. I want my 14. Yeah. I have sprayed all kinds of penetrator lube on these to get them nice and loose. Made myself a cup of coffee while I was waiting. Alright, that one's going to do the same thing. Okay. Alright, so now I gotta grab a ratcheting wrench and grab my regular wrench, and then where's my Allen? Allen. Don't tell me I lost my Allen. Shoot. Well, I found that bolt. Okay. Now where is the Allen wrench? There it is. Okay. So it is a 3/16 Allen, or at least that's what I got that fits. Alright, time to crawl down here. Move you guys over here so you can see. And I can't see what y'all are seeing right now, so I don't know if y'all are able to see what I'm wanting y'all to. Okay. Okay. So in the center of this is an Allen. Put your wrench on. There's nothing on the back side here to grab a hold of, so that's why you have to do it this way. Flip that over to on. Bam. Loose. I just wish that the replacement parts was the same size, but they're not. Anyways. Golly, there's hardly any light. Alright, set y'all down over here. And see about getting some more light and some spots here. Okay. Alrighty. Now I am going to have to replace my 1/2-inch drive wrench. I think I broke it last time I was doing one of these. Alright, so I've got all that loosened. All I've got left to do is remove these 2 bolts here and then 3 bolts up top. The best way to do those up top is to use a ratcheting wrench. It'll be a 12mm. I'm going to go ahead and grab one of my 12s. There we are. And this wrench. Okay, now inside the... Actually, no. I'm just going to set my tool inside the vehicle at the moment, because I want to break these loose first. And it is a bear to loosen these. Not too sure what y'all can see. Alright. Like I said, they are 21 millis. I do have it in the off position. Actually, yeah. Just going to use the breaker bar for now until I can get it loosened. I might even have to use a cheater. Gosh. Well, no cheater this time. I had to use a cheater on the other side. If y'all have access to air tools, I highly recommend air tools for this job, especially for these. I'm actually gonna pull out my little impact driver for this part. And I'm gonna do something I'm not supposed to do. Wow, surprised that came out like that. Alright. Nope, that's too long. I should have guessed that was going to happen. I didn't really expect it to work. Yeah, there's one bolt out. Now, to be honest with y'all, I didn't see any leaks or anything else in the shocks. So, I'm really not sure why the techs said that this needed to be done. But, come on. I can't really complain because it's content that I get to create for y'all. Alright, so I wasn't in time lapse last time like I thought. Instead, I was on what's called a fast mode, apparently. Alright, I need to grab a different socket for this. Either I'll just use my 12 milli. Maybe. I'll tell you though, they're tight. Probably the hardest one to get is this one right here. That one you actually have to go in at this angle here. Oh, come on. Break loose for me. Ugh. Come on, Mike, get back in there. gosh. There. I'm going to take this one off first. I'm going to leave the front one for last so I can undo it as I'm holding onto the shock. Maybe. I don't need that nut anyways. The other one's loose. No, I want to loosen it up more. Nope, don't you dare fall. Thank you. Alright, so the last one. Oh, light down. The light went down. Well, I tell you what, sometimes these flex heads are a curse. Alright, that's tighten. Come on. Back on there. Boy, this wants to do everything it can not to help me out. I'm just going to switch back to my 12 mil tall socket. And not my light over yet again. Okay, let's do this again. Alright, so I'm going to lift up on the shock on the outside while I'm doing the screw. Alright, now it's loose. Really? That light is already almost dead, huh? Alright, whatever. Alright, looks like one of my lights is already almost dead. I just gotta knock this off. Yeah. I'm gonna put y'all down. There's that. All right. So here's my sway bar link. Has a couple of Zerx fittings on them. Got my grease gun up here with the torque wrench. The hacksaw there is just in case I had to cut the ball joint. But these right here are the shocks that I'm using. Got them from Amazon. Part number is 538621. And the driver's side, is going to be 538722. And yes, there are two totally different units. One goes to the opposite side for the brackets. Basically, where is it? There it is. Alright, so the difference on the two is the locations of these brackets here. Don't think y'all can see that, but the location for the sway bar link is on the opposite side, just like this bracket over here. There's backwards. So I did not buy these independently. I bought it as a full set. So that's why the sway bar links was in one box. Alright, so now I get to take these off. Since that's going to be the first thing to go in. I would open up the car door a little bit more, but unfortunately my transmission that's on the hook is in the way. Go figure, right? I'm going to put y'all down for a little bit while I get this thing situated. All I'm doing right now is getting one of these nuts started. Actually, I'm going to get all of them started. On the other side, I accidentally dropped one and it disappeared, so I had to reuse one of the old ones. I might have to do it here too because I might lose this one. It's the very last one and it's a pain to get. Alright, there we go. Made it not such a pain. So what I did on the last one was I went ahead and took this out, screwed in my Xerx fittings the best I can, then shoot it full of grease. Alright, let go. That is one thing I gotta say about this thing is it does not want to let go of these Xerx fittings. Okay. There should be enough grease. Let go of my Xerx fitting. Grr. Alright. Wipe off my gloves. And what I did last time was I started the bottom one first. Okay, there's that. Now, take this nut off. you'll notice that doesn't quite line up. Wonder why. Now, because you gotta jack this up to get it in there. So now we're gonna put in the 2 bolts that go through the knuckle. Get all that buttoned up, and then we'll jack the whole assembly here from this connection here for the, I think that's a link. Yep. Yeah, that's just one of the links. See if that's better for y'all. I didn't want that to happen. Whatever. Not quite what I was expecting to happen there. Alright. Get in there, you son of a beach. Boy, it's actually kind of hard to do this with the light right in your eye. There it goes. Alright, there's one. Come on. Oh, where are you? There you are. Alright, there's those. Now I got to get my bracket done and jack this knuckle up and tighten. Tighten everything down. Get the tires on and torque them down. Now the tires get torqued down to 76 foot-pounds. That one. Now I'm going to go ahead and torque down these others before I get this caliper put back on. 22, there we are. Oh yeah. Can't quite do that yet. I need to cinch up the top part first. Oh, what were those? 13 millimeter. Alright, so the new ones are 13 millimeters. go on forever. Ah, there we go. Finally. Golly. That was a lot of wrench in there. Nope, can't get that on there. Let's switch over to the little wrench. Alright, that's on the loose side. Get this thing back on. I've seen a tool on, I think it was YouTube, that would be perfect for this little job right here. Basically, it looks like a bar, and I believe that it has a chain running on the inside and allows you to run a socket remotely from a drill or a wrench. So it's made for tight spots, which is perfect for this right here that I'm doing. I might invest in one of them just so I can make other jobs easier later on down the road. So I never know what I'm going to actually be doing. And I definitely have to get this done tonight because the wife is leaving in the morning. She's going to my father-in-law's. Come on. Golly. I swear this thing is long-winded. Alright, back to the other socket now. Get up. I think I got enough room to get my wrench in there now. Try to use my fingers as much as possible to get this other one down. But it doesn't like to go down by your fingers. Those threads are not cut in yet. What did I just drop? Okay, nothing. That wrench just keeps on slipping off. It's getting annoying. At least I didn't have to get inside the trunk to get this. I honestly thought that's what I was going to have to do. And these bolts, or nuts I should say, get torqued down to 36 foot-pounds. That's quite a bit for what it is. Alright, so now I want to get my 12 millimeter socket and extension. That's now going to put the airbag back in its place. So I'll bring y'all with me on that one. Alright, so what y'all have to know about it is this little notch here, right here, this is a slot for this. Alright, so there's that slot, and this camera's about to die. Luckily, I'm pretty much done already. It is pretty straightforward what I have to do next. I'm actually going to do that off camera so I can get this done down here, as it doesn't matter. What matters is I get that in there for y'all to show you how to do it. Everything else has already been shown. Alright, there we are. That was too much. Yeah. Come on, get in there. Alright, time to cinch up the back part. While I almost fallen off my stool here. There we go. Alright. Use my hammer. There we go. That's pretty much it right there. Alright, so basically the only thing that I've got left to do here before the camera dies is to get the caliper set up over here. That back in there. Okay, there's that. And this goes through here. And I gotta find where they go. And that goes to the brake caliper. Here we are. Go in. Oh, okay, I see what's going on. goes. Millimeter, where you at? There you are. Okay. And now brake caliper. Ha ha ha. Of course. Drop it on the floor. That is pretty much it. All the rest of it is just doing the bolts for the tire. And like I said, these right here are 216 foot-pounds. Damn it. All right. You're probably wondering what I'm doing. Why am I removing this? If I was done, right? Well, what did I forget to do? Torque these down. Anyways, that's pretty much going to be the end of the video. I will catch y'all on the next one. I'll go ahead and just remove it, just like so. Well, I'd say it's really close to that 116 pounds. That was not. There we go. Now we're good to go. And find that screw that fell. There it is. Now I'm good to go. Alright. Well, if y'all like this kind of content, please like, comment, and subscribe. It helps me out tremendously. Hopefully I'll be able to hit 1,000 subscribers so I can finally get monetized. If y'all are a current subscriber, thank you very much for subscribing. If y'all are not subscribers, I encourage y'all to go ahead and hit that subscribe button and the notification for whenever I do get new videos put in. Alright. Okay, that is in. If y'all are wondering about the seat and how to remove it, it just pulls up. It looks like it's easy to change out the fuel pump if it ever goes out. Anyways, these latches right here, those go in these little slots here. And that's all there is to it. Just slide it in. Make sure that you get all the seat belts out of the way. Well, y'all have a great day or night, whichever one it is for y'all. Peace out.